Hollywood is full of secrets. And when I tell you things can get really dark behind the scenes, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. But this time, we're not just dealing with the usual drama. This situation involves baby neglect, fake DNA tests, phony baby daddies, and even an alleged murder. And right at the center of it all, Chrisean Rock, who might just take the crown for the messiest celebrity scandal of the year. If you thought you'd heard it all, brace yourself because the latest news about Chrisean will leave you speechless. There are reports that she has been neglecting her baby, and to make matters worse, she's been having public breakdowns all over the internet. The whole world has seen her struggles unfold, especially after people started noticing that her son may have some health issues. But the most shocking part, some are saying that the DNA test she presented, conveniently after the supposed real father of her child passed away, was fake. That's a lot to take in. So let's break this whole situation down. Chrisean gave birth to a baby boy in 2023 after announcing her pregnancy in January of that same year. At first, people were happy for her. But since her son, Chrisean Jesus Porter, was born, things have been messy. There has been endless drama surrounding the identity of the baby's father and concerns about his health. But let's talk about what's really going on with this child's well-being. According to sources close to the situation, Chrisean's baby is not getting the proper care he needs. People are saying that the little boy is suffering because of all the reckless choices his mother made while she was pregnant. Reports claim that she continued to drink and smoke during her pregnancy, despite knowing it could harm her baby. And now, her son may be paying the price for her actions. If that wasn't bad enough, insiders have revealed that Chrisean often leaves her baby with random people at odd hours. Apparently, she had someone named Marsh watching her baby at 4 a.m. so she could go record music or do who knows what else. And when people tried to call her out for being irresponsible, she ignored the criticism and acted like it was no big deal. At this point, it's hard not to wonder, does she even understand what it means to be a mother? Because from the outside, looking in, it seems like the only thing she's given that poor child is a hard start in life. And let's be real, if she doesn't change her ways, she might end up losing custody of him altogether. But believe it or not, things get even messier. Apparently, Chrisean didn't just make bad choices as a mother. She may have also lied about her baby's paternity. There are claims that she faked a DNA test. And if that's true, the situation is even worse than we thought. Because why would someone need to fake a paternity test unless they weren't sure who the father was? Now, let's go back to when all of this started. When Chrisean's baby was born, everyone assumed that Blueface was the father. But considering how chaotic her life is, people started questioning whether he was actually the real dad. And then, out of nowhere, another man named Karen, also known as Ronnie, came forward and claimed that the baby was his. If you're wondering why this is so messy, here's the tea. Chrisean was reportedly still involved with her ex, Ronnie. At the same time, she was in a relationship with Blueface. And to make matters worse, Ronnie tragically passed away before the DNA drama even got sorted out. Conveniently, after his death, Chrisean suddenly produced a paternity test, proving that Blueface was the father. But people aren't buying it. Blueface himself had doubts from the very beginning. He repeatedly asked for a DNA test, but Chrisean kept avoiding the topic. And when she finally presented the results, some people felt like the timing was too perfect, almost as if she waited until there was no way to prove otherwise. The more you look at this whole situation, the worse it gets. If Chrisean really did fake a DNA test, that means she was so reckless in her personal life that she didn't even know for sure who fathered her child. And now, with all the drama, fights, and accusations going around, the real victim in all of this is that innocent baby. So, where does this leave us now? Chrisean is still out here acting like everything is fine, but more and more people are starting to call her out. Even those who once defended her are starting to question her actions. Because let's be real, being a mother isn't just about giving birth. It's about taking care of your child, protecting them, and putting them first. And right now, it doesn't seem like she's doing any of that. At the end of the day, people are wondering, will Chrisean finally get her act together? Or is she too deep in the drama to change? And more importantly, is there any truth to the rumors about the fake DNA test? Or is this just another wild Hollywood scandal? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Even when Chrisean Rock and Blueface were constantly breaking up and getting back together, the drama never stopped. And now, things have taken a turn for the worse. When Chrisean gave birth to her baby, old tweets from Blueface started resurfacing, making it clear that he never believed the child was his. In one of his tweets, he flat out said, "That baby looks nothing like me. I don't know why she keeps forcing this on me. That's not my child. It's already been scientifically proven." He made it clear that he didn't think he was the father and didn't want to take responsibility for a baby that wasn't his. Chrisean, however, kept insisting that Blueface was the dad. At first, he wasn't having it, but then everything changed when she suddenly produced a DNA test, claiming it proved he was the father. When she showed him the results, she said, "Babe, that means you're the father." But if you watch the video of his reaction, you can tell he wasn't happy about it. In fact, he still seemed to doubt the results. And honestly, he might have had a good reason to. Ronnie, Chrisean's ex, later came forward and exposed that while she was claiming Blueface was the dad, she had actually been traveling back and forth between Los Angeles and Baltimore, spending time with both men. He wasn't just making accusations. Chrisean herself had admitted in the past that she was constantly moving between the two cities. So, when Blueface said he wasn't sure the baby was his, it made sense. But while Blueface was questioning everything, Ronnie was begging for a DNA test of his own. He said, "If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through a DNA test." He was convinced the baby might be his, but Chrisean refused to give him the test he was asking for. Now, let's be real. DNA tests aren't that hard to get. If Ronnie wasn't the father, all it would have taken was one simple test to prove it. He would have accepted the truth and moved on. But Chrisean kept dodging the request. And now that he's no longer alive, people are finding it suspicious that she suddenly posted the DNA results online. Ronnie passed away under mysterious circumstances, and before his death, he revealed something shocking. Chrisean was originally supposed to terminate her pregnancy with Blueface's child. However, while she was in the process of doing that, she got pregnant with Ronnie's baby instead. He claimed this was the real reason she was afraid to take a proper DNA test. His exact words were, "Blue told her to get an abortion, but in the process of doing that, she got pregnant with mine. That's why she's scared to take a DNA test." Now with Ronnie gone, things are looking even more suspicious. Some people believe his death wasn't just a tragic accident. It might have been something more. And here's where things get even darker. Ronnie was found dead right outside his house. Before he passed, leaked messages between him and his aunt revealed that he was afraid for his life. He even mentioned that someone had put a hit on him. His aunt warned him to be careful. But sadly, he didn't get a chance to escape whatever danger was coming his way. Right after news broke that Ronnie was dead, Chrisean wasted no time posting her so-called DNA test results, along with a picture of herself and Blueface. People immediately called her out for being cold and heartless, because if she really had those DNA results all along, why didn't she ever give them to Ronnie while he was alive? Instead, she waited until after he was gone to make everything public. Fans quickly started noticing something was off. Some internet sleuths found a template of a DNA test online, and shockingly, it had the exact same case number as the one Chrisean posted. This means the document she presented as proof could be fake. At this point, people started wondering, did she wait for Ronnie to die on purpose? Because if she really needed him out of the way before sharing the DNA test, that's beyond suspicious. It doesn't help that the police are now treating his case as a homicide and a targeted hit. And to make matters worse, inside sources are claiming that Chrisean Rock is being looked at as a possible suspect. The internet has been going crazy over this, and even Whack 100, who has been involved in plenty of Blueface's drama, had something to say. He pointed out that Chrisean had no reason to withhold a DNA test from Ronnie while he was alive. And now that he's dead, things are looking bad. His words were, "I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. But obviously, something isn't right. We've got a man who's dead, and it's looking real suspicious. Honestly, I hope the same thing. Because at the end of the day, the real victim in all of this is Chrisean's baby. He doesn't deserve all this chaos and drama. He deserves love, care, and stability. But instead, he's caught in the middle of a scandal involving lies, paternity doubts, and now a potential crime."